Hey friends, welcome back to Big Nate's Whiskey Lounge. I am Nate, gonna do a blended scotch video. This is a relatively newer blend to the market, not a lot of people know about it. However, me and my friends at the Cigar Lounge really like it. And I've probably purchased about 5 or 6 bottles. I have this one that for friends I have procured about 4 or 5 bottles for them. So this is Johnnie Walker High Rye. So Johnnie Walker is very famous for blended scotch. I have also the red, which is the very basic, then the black, which is the step up, which is 12 years old. And I've tried a few others. I've tried 15, the green. I've tried a few others. Not sure if I've tried double black. I think I have, but this is High Rye. So this is relatively newer to the market. And so it's a rich and rounded blend of whiskeys crafted from rye, barley, and wheat, married with the finest single malts. So it's single malt scotch blended with this rye mash bill. And so our High Rye contains a mash bill of rye, barley, and wheat with at least 60% rye. The whiskey is aged in first and refill American oak casks at our bonded warehouse. So they take the mash bill that we're talking about, rye, barley, wheat. That's a mash bill that is used. They source that particular mash bill, and then it is blended with single malts, making it a blended Scotch whiskey. This comes in at 45% ABV. Distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland. No age statement on it, which only not all of the Johnnie Walkers have it. But we're going to give this a shot. I've had it, so I know I like it. But and so they give a couple of noses. So notes. The nose is sweet wood, spice, fresh cut fruit, creamy vanilla. The taste is green apple, rich toffee, dried clove, and the finish is dry rye spice. I'm getting a decent amount of rye spice on it. Now they call it High Rye, but that's really one of only 2 mash bills. So quite technically, the dominant grain is malt because it's single malt, which is 100% malted barley, and then there is malt in this blend with rye and wheat. So I'm getting decent amount of rye spice on it. There's no herbaceousness to it. The nose is relatively light, not a ton of oak influence. Not sure the age statement on it. It's very light in color. Let me check to see if they say whether or not they used caramel coloring. Oh, it actually gives a signature. This is interesting. I'm not used to this. Maybe I need to research my Johnnie Walker more. It says signature distilleries. So this is where they would have sourced the single malts and everything else from. Cardew, Cameron Bridge, Tianich, Kalila, Kleinleach, and Glenkinchie. Okay. So if Kalila's in there, means that there is peat in there, but I'm not getting it. Maybe just a little. This is very, very smooth, very easy to drink. And the rye spice builds. So I can taste the malt up front, but the rye spice kicks in at the end. And that's what lingers. But it's still very, very, very much very malty. It's good. I enjoy this. We enjoy this. My area, this bottle is $40 for the 750, and we go through this quick at my cigar lounge. This is my personal one, but we have one that we keep at the lounge, and then we all have our own personal bottles. We go through it very, very quickly. What's interesting is that these letters are not printed on here. There's a plastic they put a plastic thing around it and shrink wrapped it so that the bottle itself does not have any actual letters on it. Interesting. And like Lagavulin, there's nutrition facts on here. Tasty stuff. Very good. If you're into Scotch, I recommend giving this a try. If you're a peated Scotch guy, it might be a little boring for you. But also, if you are an American whiskey drinker and you like rye, maybe give this a shot as just to kind of explore a little bit. Very good. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Another quick short one. Big Nate's Whiskey Lounge. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my socials. See you next time. Cheers.